Yo, what is happening, YouTube family? 2K Mechanic back with another video, and in today's video I am going to break down the jump shot that might help save your shooting percentage in NBA 2K25. But before we get into that, please like up the video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notification bell if you want to get more tutorials, more vids, and more information regarding NBA 2K25. All right, y'all, so I don't have a lot of footage. I just put this jumper on yesterday and I was shooting pretty good, especially in the online mode, pretty well. But I'm already familiar with the jumper. I was using this jumper before I switched to the jumper that you guys seen in my last posted video. If you guys want to check that out, if you are new to rhythm shooting or you want to try rhythm shooting, I just dropped a rhythm shooting tutorial for beginners on my channel. So definitely check that out, and I will pub that for later on in the video as well. But anyway, let's get into it, y'all. So this is on my 6.6 build. Let me show you guys my settings real quick. All right, so as you can see right here, shot timing profiles, high risk, high reward. Layup timing profiles, high risk, high reward. Shot timing visual cue is push. But when you customize your jump shot, I think what Mike Wong said is your custom jump shot and the timing that you put on that will supersede what you have here in the controller settings. So you can take this with a grain of salt. Okay. Now let me show you guys my shooting percentage, since I don't have a lot of evidence from video perspective. But if you guys come to the stream, I'll be streaming later on today. I will show you using the jump shot and what it looks like and how I go about doing what I do. All right, so let me see, what is it? City stats. As you can see here, just shooting around the city, and I believe theater also accounts for your percentage. Don't look at the win percentage, y'all. I play with like 80% of the time I'm playing with randoms, just so I can get some bump and get content for you guys. So 64, almost 65% in the city and theater. Almost 50% back in the rec. I was down to 47%. So as you can see, when I start rhythm shooting, I am bringing my percentage, saving my percentage back. And you guys know I play on East Coast. I'm naturally on the East Coast, but a lot of times I go on the West Coast and I play with Bake and the Bake fam. So, I go from West Coast to East Coast and doing different times and everything. So even with that, I'm still almost at 50%, and I'm trying to get to 55%. It's gonna take a little bit, but taking smart shots and being more consistent with your jumper will allow you to get higher. All right, so Pro-Am on 50%. This is 3v3. And right here on Pro-Am 5, almost 57, 58%, right? So like I said, don't look at the win percentage. We don't have build set up for Pro-Am. Just, we were trying to get that double rep. In fives, we had 5, so we went ahead and went after it. But anyway, all right, so let's check out the build real quick. And I'll do a build video probably tomorrow, right? This isn't super groundbreaking. It's a very balanced build. As I told you guys before, my first build is gonna be very balanced. And you can see I'm trying to build up the bank to make my next build, and you guys are letting me know you want to see that 6'9" lock build. So that would be my next build. Anyway, shooting wise, we got an 83 3-pointer, 90 more mid-range. So you guys know I like to get to the mid-range a lot. And if the 3 is open, I'm gonna take that, so I get to the mid-range. And also, what a lot of people are not telling you is, your takeover also has a lot to do with what can happen for you. It helps kind of boost your green window a little bit, especially once you get to like 85, 86 3-pointer. So definitely you want to have the right takeover on, as you can build your takeover up and keep it there throughout the game. All right, so let's look at the jumper. All right, here's the jumper. The jumper is Kevin Knox, the second base, Oscar Robinson, release 1, Furkan Korkmaz, release 2. The release speed is halfway between push and release. Well, not the release speed. The visual cue is almost halfway between push and release. Release speed is 3/4. Animation blending is 70% Oscar, 30% Furkan Korkmaz. All right, so, and then if you look here at the shot attributes, release height is an A-, defensive immunity is an A-, release speed is an A, Timing stability is a C+, right? And you need at least an 84 mid-range or three-point shot to utilize this. And let me see what the Kevin Knox base is, requires you to have. Let's see here for a second. We're going to K's. You need a 79. So as long as you have a 79, well, most of all, if you have an 84, but a minimum of 79, and you get the Kevin Knox base. I like the Kevin Knox base because it's straight up and down jumper, so it's easy to see. And then when you put Oscar with it, I think most jumpers are gonna have Oscar release 1 just because how difficult shooting is this year. You can see the visual cue a lot easier when you put that Oscar release 1. And then release 2 is personal preference, of course, whatever you like. So, and then like I said before, if you guys use rhythm shooting, your release is akin to the tempo that you're gonna use. So you want something that you can visually see and that you can visually time on the right stick if you are using rhythm shooter to make your life a lot easier. Okay, so this is the jumper. This jump shot could save your life, especially the Kevin Knox base. It's a straight up and down shot. Oscar Robertson release 1, and then whatever you want to use for release 2, but I'm using Furcon Cork Mods. And then, you know, bring that thing down to quick. The reason I went quick in 3/4 is because it's easier to use with rhythm shooting, okay? And it's just easier to see, so it makes it easier to time. Make sense? Makes sense. All right, let's go and look at the jumper and shoot around. And typically I show the visual cue. I don't know if I'm gonna do it for this video because I want to get this video out pretty quick. But moving forward, the videos will have a slow down version of the visual cue so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. And for this video, you just slow it down, slow the video all the way down, and kind of see what I'm looking at. All right, so we're gonna change. I usually shoot, let me show you guys real quick. My settings are on Hall of Fame in here. So yeah, I put the difficulty on Hall of Fame. So I think that makes it a little bit tougher. In the past, it made it tougher, and I believe that's the case here. All right, so we're gonna use the sliders in Ranked Pro-Am. I think Ranked Pro-Am has some of the hardest sliders to shoot on. That's my personal opinion, so that's what I like to shoot on. Also, FYI, your shooting in here is slower compared to online, but the reason why you want to shoot in here is because you want to get the muscle memory of actually focusing on, not muscle memory, but you want to focus on your jump shot. You want to get your shots up in here to focus on your jump shot, because that's a key thing this year. You want to focus, laser focus on your jumper, because especially if you use the button, you know, you have a very, very small window. So you want to come in here to get just a visualization of your jumper, so that every time you shoot, you are focusing on your player and your jump shot cue. All right, so let's get after it. We're gonna go to the left corner first. You guys gonna have to forgive me. I'm gonna do the button first, and then I'm gonna go into rhythm shooting. I don't use the button anymore. Sorry, so I'm gonna probably break a few things, but it's just to show you guys the cue. All right, so the first shot here, we're waiting for the hand to come forward a little bit. Here. Again, here. Waiting for the jumper to come forward. And also, I have my hot zones. I have my lethals in the corners. Just for everybody, FYI, I have my lethals in the corners, so I'll probably be a little more chick in the corners than normal. All right, we come here, waiting for the hand to come forward. One more. There. Oh, missed that one. See? Early. Green. All right, so here we're gonna come here to the wing, left wing. Same thing. Waiting for the hand to come forward. I might be early on that one. Waiting for the hand to start to come forward. And you guys let me know if you want the controller on the screen. Somebody told me that they do like the controller, but the controller was a little delayed. I will use a recommendation to fix that, to make sure it's on time when I do it. I have an idea on how I could do that. So you guys let me know if you want the controller on screen as I'm shooting, so you can kind of get it 1-to-1. All right, and I'll do that for the next. I'm gonna be doing a lot of jump shots this year, so don't worry. We're gonna get into that. All right, so we're waiting for that to come forward. That was a little late. And you want to shoot it, you want to release it like right here. as the hand is kind of coming forward, but already coming forward. One more. All right, so then we're gonna move to the top of the arc. Same thing, I think I was a little early. And what you're looking for is for the ball to kind of start to come, same thing, excuse me, y'all. Same thing to come forward here. That's a little early. It's a little early. Like I said, I'm not a button shooter anymore. That looks good, but that felt good. A little late, that looks good. Nope, early, we gotta hit. I am early on this shot, y'all. Huh. There you go. There you go, come on. One more. There you go. Come here to the right wing. And then this is an easier shot for me. As it come up, I'm letting it go. As it starts to come forward, letting it go. It's just easier to see on this angle. Early. Felt good. One more. What you're waiting for is the hand to start to come forward, not immediately, but that's also depending on where you put the release cue. So not immediately, but as it starts to come forward a little bit more, that's where you want to release it. All right, let's get to the right corner. That was early, right there. One more, right there. That's late. Oh, that's early. It's early. Come on. One more. All right. So that's with the button, y'all. All right, so now we're gonna go to the rhythm shooting method. You'll catch it here, hold down, flick forward. Hold down, flick forward. Now I'm gonna probably slightly be fast on my tempo because the jump shot that I had in the video is, the tempo is faster than this one. So I just started using this jumper yesterday, but I feel like it's a great jumper because it's the visual cue. He goes straight up and then he kind of holds a little bit, and as the hand starts to come forward, you can release in tempo. That's why I like this jumper over the previous jumper. The previous jumper had a faster release, but this one is easier to time. All right. We'll come back and be slightly fast. There you go. Just released it. I'm early. Slightly fast. There you go. Get one more green. As you can see here, it's just that flick is easier to time on the right stick. All right, we'll come here again. Flick forward. Flick forward. Flick forward. I was a little fast on that one. All right, we'll go back here to the top. Flick forward. Flick forward. More. Flick forward. That was early. Flick forward. That's good. Like I said, once you start getting that rhythm shooter, you get a better feel for your jump shot, right? You'll know when you're off. You'll know when your tempo is off. You know when you release it early and things like that. Once you get into them, like I said, I advise you guys just get in here, get some reps. I do a lot of reps in here, and then once I feel good here, then I go do street ball, and then once after street ball, and or if you have practices in my career is also good. You go to the practice where you're doing a 1 minute shooting. That's also good just for catching and shooting and moving around, because you'll be doing a lot more moving around in the mode you play. All right, let's get here. Green. Oh, that was fast. Felt good. Release forward. Just right releasing, same timing. Release. One more. See, I'm rhythm shooting made, y'all. Let's get to the corner. Release. Release. I was fast on that. Release. Okay, I'm a little fast. As the hand starts to come forward, that's where we want to go. Might be early. One more. Release. All right. So the other good thing here, y'all, with rhythm shooting, like I showed you guys, or I showed a little snapshot, you can shoot a little deep. Let's go here. That might have been late. All right, we're slightly late on that. You can shoot a little deep. Look at that, 30. Oh, slightly late. That look good. That felt good. It's early. And I only have bronze right now. Look at that, 30. You can shoot pretty deep with the rhythm shooter, y'all. One more, and then I'll let you guys go. What was that? Slightly fast. Slightly late. Slightly late. Too fast. Oh, too fast. Oh, early. Come on, give me one. Nah, I ain't gonna be able to hit it. Yeah, so the higher your limitless, you can shoot deep, y'all. I'm just not good at shooting it. There you go. 32. I'm not good at shooting left wing yet, but we're working on it. All right, that's it for the video. This video went long enough. I wanted to kind of break everything down. I got to kind of figure out the format with button and rhythm shooting because I don't really use the button anymore. But I know a lot of you guys do use the button. So once again, 2K Mechanics signing out. And if you haven't checked the video before, check it on the screen here, showing you rhythm shooting for beginners. I will catch you guys in the next video where I will break down the build. And until next time, everybody have a blessed rest of the day. Peace, y'all.